Hello everyone, sorry we had a slight, I began broadcasting and then it crashed. It happens. So, for those of you who are actually watching this, I skipped a day yesterday. That is going to be more than the usual norm because, as I said before, I'm actually on holiday right now, and because of COVID and everything else, I didn't get to go anywhere, and I'm just spending it in my hometown in Italy. No, it's not in a part of Italy where you have the seaside or amazing nature and scenery and stuff to do. It's still a beautiful city, but I've been playing games, going out with friends sometimes and stuff like that, and doing these live streams with you. So it's not going to be the norm. I'm going to still do them when I go back to work. I'm a bookseller, hello, but it's going to be not every day because honestly, usually at this time in the afternoon, I'm at work. So, but back to Thades. Yesterday I did not do a live stream because I was busy, and also because I got to do something else. It's a video about Dragon Age 2 that you can find on my channel. So go have a look at it. It's about Dragon Age 2 and why you should absolutely play Dragon Age 2 and not skip it like I've seen many people recommend. It's honestly one of the best games BioWare ever did, and I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I've made the video exactly for this reason. So go and take a look at it if you want to. And now we're back to Inquisition. As the title says, we are getting the gang together because you're going to have obviously a nice group of people around your character, and we got an invitation. We got Sera last time, and now we're going to have the opposite of Sera. Geometrical, mathematical, psychological opposite of Sera. It's taking its time. Oh, here we go. Okay, we walk like a gorilla.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
Okay, you're going to... don't walk backwards, darling.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
I know, right?
So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business?
Oh.
I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Yeah, okay. First of all, the fake French accent from the religion is hilarious. I can talk about fake accent because I'm speaking in English and I'm Italian, so probably my accent sounds awful to everyone who's listening. But the fake French accent actually is delicious and ridiculous. Okay, what are we going to ask? Tell me about the Duke. No, I don't care about the Duke. Madame de Fer. Who's Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
Oh.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Okay, they just asked me just before I asked about Madame de Fer, as you remember, are the stories true? I know what these answers entail, but... Oh, this is the boring one. Okay, what have you heard about me? It's probably what a Dalish elf would wonder.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
Is it?
The Inquisition.
Ah.
What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Okay, I kind of agree with you
Everyone
here.
knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Hey, I don't know about that. What's your point, actually?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper.
No, I did not do that.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. You'd step outside and answer the charges.
Okay, this is the reign of non sequiturs. Thank
My
you.
dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic voice of Indira Varma.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
Uh-oh. I have a
My
suggestion.
lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Okay, we do have a choice here, actually, and I don't know if it's the Indira Varma's voice of what, because every time Vivienne enters, I'm completely enthralled, and I would do whatever she tells me. Then, lately, I'm going to hate her, but now, oh boy, now. We could act. I never replied, kill him. Should I do that? I don't know. It seems a bit excessive, honestly. I'd see that my Dalish girl, honestly, doesn't give a crap about what a pompous idiot thinks. And I think it would burn for him. I usually let him go. And no, I'm not gonna kill him unless someone of you says so right now, and then it's your fault. So, yeah. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I'm going to point out voice actors and actresses, and yeah, Anto, hello, by the way. I can see you're uncaring, not so much Killy. Yeah, that's a nice discovery quote. Captain Kelly. Yeah, me too. And I'm going to point out voice actors and actresses when I know their names, and even sometimes when I don't, because voice acting for me, it's a form of art that's really dear to me. So I'm going to say to go with I don't care. Go away now. Shush.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney?
Ciao amici della zia,
All the
insomma.
brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here.
Oh.
Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure?
I don't
along,
know
my
what to
dear.
say.
Do give my regards to your aunt.
Bye-bye, so...
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Okay, but how the hell are you dressed, ma'am?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Yeah.
I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Wow. Okay, Vivienne's dress is over the top, obviously, and I love it for this reason, but at the same time is absolutely preposterous, and someone will point out that later, much later in the game. Not that much later, but later. And, the Marquis, I don't care about the Marquis. You can also, okay, not now. The Thetis Avengers, absolutely. Honestly, the part of Vivienne's costume that bothers me more is the front, where her breasts become like two squishy pancakes, and no breast acts that way. Source, I have a pair, so quite okay, and I know how they act. I've been living with squishing breasts inside clothing for 40 years, so I know what I'm talking about, and that is really unsettling for me every time I watch it. So interesting party so
Your
far.
salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear.
Glitch,
I
the
wanted
music
to
is
meet
gone.
face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Okay, this is eerie because I went and modified a bit of the settings so that the music, the ambient music, was a little bit lower than it was in the previous videos because it bothered me a bit. But right now, this conversation sounds incredibly creepy with all that reverb and echo, and the music so low. So it's really, I thought it was a glitch at the beginning. Okay, here you can flirt with Vivienne, but she honestly crushes you immediately, and I don't want to give her, like, she laughs at your face. Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Okay, and for now, Vivienne is coming with us, and that's it. A couple of things about this. As you may have noticed by our previous video and this one, all legions wear masks. If you are not well versed in Thedas lore, maybe you don't know that all legions always wear masks in social situations, not in every situation. The fact that last time we saw Belle the merchant in the Val Royeaux Bazaar and she was wearing a mask, and that seemed a bit off, honestly. They don't wear masks in everyday life. They do that at parties and social events, and that's part of the game. Yes, you just lost it. And the game is actually the way your Legion people refer to a mix of politics, espionage, and court life, basically. And that's very, very important in our Legion society. Every family, they clearly read the COVID guidelines wrong. Exactly, Anto, thank you. Yeah, that's not the kind of mask you have to wear, Vivienne. As I was saying, every family in Olay, every important family and every family line has a different kind of mask and colors and different way to decorate masks. This is covered and explained quite well if you read The Masked Empire. That's one of the novels, or of the Dragon Age novels, and one of my favorite. It's written by Patrick Weeks. And Patrick Weeks is a fantastic writer, an absolute fantastic writer. I would recommend reading everything he actually wrote. His latest novel is called, their latest novel is called Feeder, and it's a fantastic urban sci-fi hero story, and it's, I don't know how to define that, because it's really strange. Go and read it. It's called Feeder, and the author is Patrick Weeks. And I know they are working on the new novel, and Patrick is also a fantastic person. It's one of the people behind this game, Dragon Age Inquisition. He's one of the writers, so go and support him and follow him on Twitter. Is amazing. They're all amazing, honestly. The writers and designers from BioWare, they're all really nice people. But Patrick is fantastic as a writer. They have a fantastic kind of humor, and follow him. Okay, let's talk with Curly here.
There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I know. I do that. Entrances. I'm good at exits too. I like to stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Okay, everything's a mess. I believe the monk will help. You trust the Inquisition. No. I'm going with the middle answers a lot. I don't like to do that. I'm gonna change it soon.
The Conclave destroyed a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Okay, here you can start flirting with Colin if that's your thing. I'm not gonna do it. But if you flirt with him, he gets really cute and a bit flushed. It's really nice to see that. Honestly, have you thought this through? No, not really. Okay, let's try and be nice with Cully Wally.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are
How
well
lucky we are to be alive right now.
Despite what the
Look
clerics
around.
think,
Sorry.
we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Okay, as you can see, the animation and the voice acting and everything for these little interactions with the advisors is really, really well done. I'm not saying the rest of the interaction, the stuff is not well done. So specifically, these are fantastic, and I love them. Okay, let's go back to... I want to see something... yes, it happens. It usually happens really a bit further. Let's see if it happens again. Yes, every time I enter Haven, it usually happens on that stairway for me. And it freezes for a second. I don't know if in the video you saw that. Let's go up. Hello, Varric. I just spent Harris yesterday editing a video with your face in it, so I'm not gonna talk with you today because I love you, but when enough is enough. Let's go and see if there's some new song we can hear. Yes. Ooh, that's my favorite. Rebellion. So fast and quick with a bow.
No one quite knew where she came.
Hey, Sera!
Sera was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and they're joyful, but she knew there
was a cooler man, and she knew how to enrage them. She would always like to say, "Why change the world when you can on this day today?" Sorry.
She's a rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day today? She will fight to keep her way. A rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate.
Sorry, I absolutely adore this song. It's I don't know, it's not like it's the most epic melody or anything. It's just so catchy, and it's so well written and everything, and I love it. Let's go talk with Sera.
So this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger.
Me?
That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted.
Sarah.
Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
Yeah. What is the answer? It's me, or does Cullen desperately want to project a feeling of authority and, well, is just not sure of himself enough? Absolutely. Cullen comes from Kirkwall, and authority got him in trouble. He was second in command to Meredith, and what happened in Kirkwall weighs heavily on him. When Cassandra finds him, he's basically a finished man, and I don't excuse what Cullen did in Kirkwall and before Kirkwall. I find that Templars have a lot of explaining to do, and also a lot of atoning to do, but Cullen is trying to do that, and he's also trying to open his mind and change his point of view. And during Inquisition, he kind of, I don't know if he atones, but he does good stuff. So I don't like him so much as the fandom loves him. He's cute, I have to say that. He's really, really hot. But hello, Frank. Didn't Cullen go mad from what happened in the Mage Tower in Origins? Precisely. Cullen has, I don't know if he went mad, but he has massive trauma from what happened in the tower in Lake Calenhad. They imprisoned him, they drugged him, and they influenced his mind with blood magic, and they tortured him, and he went a bit cuckoo, yes, absolutely, and he carries massive trauma from that, so that's why I don't think he's completely responsible for the bad he has done, and I think he's a character that is in the middle of character growth. I don't know if I excuse him for that. I think he has all the way to get out of that incredible trauma with the help of the characters he meets here in Inquisition, and we will see about that later, because there's a whole subplot about that. But yes, he carries massive damage from what happens in Origins. But let's go back to Sera. She's waiting for us. Okay, Conclave tried and failed. We said that you won. There's more going on. No, Conclave tried and failed.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud. Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
I like Sera because she's very blunt. Sometimes, though, she's a little too... she simplifies things too much because she sees them in a way and she wants you to see them the same way. But okay, I like the fact that she's so blunt and reduces things to a very simple choice. You think it should be easy?
Right. They should know it's a simple job. End all war. Stitch the sky. The easy one first, of course.
You're daft, yeah? When most people get special, they lose their snark. Can't see how stupid it all is. I think I'll like you, Lady Herald. Maybe you are a little touched, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a little touched. You see that. And here we can start flirting with Sera as well. Very bluntly, honestly, and I didn't expect nothing different. I'm not gonna do that because I know who I'm going for in this playthrough, and but I want to try and for the first time do a full friendship run with Sera, which is difficult for an elf because she doesn't like elven inquisitors and heralds so much. I never actually succeeded into doing the whole storyline with Sera as a friend. We'll see. Sounds good to me.
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
Ooh, why are my teeth so weird?
Yeah? Better pay off too. Stupid war and everything. I had things to do.
Okay, that's work to do. It's very Winchester Brothers style. So, we dallied enough, and we are going... okay, sorry. Going around and round in circles, mostly. Back to the chantry, because we need to do stuff. Okay. Back to the war table. But something is happening.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
The counter in Orlais, if you don't
My
remember.
agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Going was worth the risk. At least we made contact. The chantry is dealt with. Well, we didn't go to deal with the chantry. Okay, I think my elf, despite her being an outsider of all this chantry stuff, understands the importance of putting all these shemlens together and to do their stuff, so going was worth the risk.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think
For
the Mage
example.
Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Absolutely. I mean, okay, to be honest, the mages so far didn't demonstrate exactly organization skills and stuff, but neither did the Templars, and I tend to think that the mages would be more useful in closing the big magical hole in the sky, but we'll see. If you choose this answer here, you must choose soon. You actually get the chance to postpone your choice. And you don't get forced in choosing the two right now, but soon. And since I'm trying to go with a very magey playthrough, we're gonna do this one anyway. I've played the Templar route only once. Didn't like it, honestly, but it's very interesting, and the quest is beautiful. But we're going to go with the mages.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount
Isn't that
Redcliffe.
bad?
The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
Someone doesn't like Cassandra's accent. I actually love it. I liked it. They tried to give a slightly foreign accent, a very a sort of an exotic lilt, and she's Navarran, and I think it's loosely Russian inspired, but very loosely. As much as Antiva, that's from where Josephine is from, is loosely Spanish/Italian, and I'm Italian, and I don't sound like Josephine at all, I think. If I sound like Allegra Clark, please let me know, because I'm going to jump and scream and clap like crazy, because that would be awesome. But I know I don't. I'm Italian. If I speak in Italian, se parlo in italiano, sentite che non c'entra quasi nulla l'accento che fanno avere Josephine. I said the accent, the Jersey accent, has nothing to do with how I actually speak in Italian. So, and if you see in Italian, I speak very, very quickly. It's not like it. Frank says, I've only liked one part of the Templar path. I liked how they introduced Cole. That's true. I also liked the old Envy Demon part. It was very, very grim. And I like dark, depressing stuff sometimes. But I like, honestly, the Mage's Quest better. But it's good to mix up sometime. Okay, you think it's a trap. There's always danger. They could be useful. Honestly, lady, there's always danger.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
Yeah, before that, I
Among
think.
the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Thank you for explaining the game mechanics to me. By the way,
there is one other matter.
Afterwards.
Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Okay, the Grey Wardens, if you haven't played Origins or Dragon Age 2, and by the way, if you didn't play the other games, I don't know why you are watching these videos. Maybe by total chance. Anyway, the Grey Wardens are this fantastic order that is there to stop Darkspawn and the Blight, and to save basically the war when a Blight happens. They're very mysterious, and you in Origins you get to play a warden, but a new recruit, so you don't know much about their history. We will get a bit of insight here in Inquisition. Let's see, they all disappeared. We already know that after in Dragon Age Origins, the Orlesian Grey Warden were banned from Ferelden before, because there was this thing with the war and everything, and that during the events of Origins, basically all the Grey Wardens end up badly. Aside from a small faction, your party, and so the Wardens have a bit of have had problems in the last years, in the last 10 years, a lot of problems, and their numbers have dwindled, and they have this big giant fortress in Weishaupt. That's where they are now probably, but Liliana knows stuff. She's a master spy, says they've all disappeared, so it sounds suspicious.
That does sound odd. I agree. The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease. And if he can't, then there may be more going on than we thought.
Oh, Liliana, she's fantastic. If you have played Dragon Age Origins, I should stop saying that, you probably have. You could have a romance with her, and she has a very, very sweet romance, and a bit strange, because she's a bit strange in Origins. She's this chantry girl, and comes to you and says, "Hello! Oh, did you know God taught me about you? I saw a miracle, and now I'm here to help you. You're God sent. The Maker wants..." I was okay. Girl, back off and turn it down a bit.
Saying something about Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Yeah, she definitely hardened, Liliana, yes. And she will further harden. And now she could have, if you import a state of the word where she romanced the Warden, she will talk a little bit about him or her. And she will act slightly different when you talk about Grey Wardens. She knows Grey Wardens. She actually was part of your party during the Blight. So we completed the coin gathering mission. I didn't bother you with. And this one, the Hard in Hightown 3. Let's see what it says. "My dear Josephine, I have looked into the matter of our writer. That book, by the way, is truly dreadful and has been panned by every critic in Antiva. The identity of the writer, they received manuscripts by courier. I was able to track down the courier, however, who is receiving her packages from another courier out of Kirkwall. best of luck, Caterina Vallesti. Okay, I'm going to pronounce this full Italian. Caterina Vallesti. Isn't that nicer than Caterina Vallesti? I don't know. That's the different when you pronounce Italian in Italian. I'm sorry. Sometimes I say these things. Okay, so couriers and couriers and couriers, so nothing specific. We have a new possible mission here. We're going to do it. Red Jenny, the Inquisition needs bees! And I always see this. They absolutely did this to mimic Ofra's voice. Obviously, bees! Sorry, the meme. Okay. And we're gonna do this. Let's see the other mission we had. Cooking. Oh no, it was just... Okay. We say, Red Jenny says, drop and grab. Ooh, I never had this. This is new for me. Why is... Oh, let's see, because I never did this. I can make no sense of this. The Herald founder. Perhaps she can advise Cullen. A letter from Sera follows. For your big hats. Lord whoever says you're rubbish. His servants don't care, but good. Drop a few things for them. They give Josephine a surprise. I think scrolls or something, Sera. A scribble of heraldic symbols and direction are below. Also, Sera's name 37 times. Okay. Colin, why don't you... It's perfectly understandable. So there's someone who's bad-mouthing us. And she says, if you do something for our little friends, they'll give you a surprise. The Herald of a Minor Rose. Josephine says yes. Lely says, we require middlemen, secure the goods and the favor of the noble. Yeah. No time for games, obviously, Colin. Oh, you're so boring sometimes. Josie.
At your service.
Thank you, dear. Josie knows the stuff. So we'll let her... I never did this. And I've played this game, I think I had it at least 7 playthroughs of Inquisition. You do not want to know how many times I've played Mass Effect. Or Skyrim. Oh god, Skyrim. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff to do. But first of all, we're going to go away from here, if I remember correctly. And then we'll be back here soon. The other day, I was watching an interview with David Gader, who's one of the lead writers of BioWare during the Origins, Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition period. He also worked on Knights of the Old Republic and I think also Jade Empire. And he was saying, I wish people would talk more with Mother Giselle because she's very interesting and all that. But I'm not gonna do it. I mean, I think I know why he says that. He says that because she's the voice of reason in the Chantry. Yes, my goal is there. She's the voice of reason in the Chantry. She's very interesting, actually, because despite all the other brothers and sisters saying, oh no, the mages are bad, mages boo, 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 she's the one that says, no, magic is not inherently bad. It's a means to an end, and even a sword is not evil. Or she has a very nice argument that you can contrapone with Vivienne, but I can't stand the way she speaks. Sorry. So maybe later. For now, we're going to casually stroll outside the Chantry. And who's this boy here?
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
First, this voice, your Commander Shepard, and this is your favorite Chantry on the Citadel. Hello, the voice actress is Jennifer Hale. She's fantastic. Oh, she's also extremely gorgeous. And here she voices Krem. We're going to meet him. He's a hottie. Identify yourself. Why should I say that? I'm not Colin. Give me the message.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Yay. Tell me about your leader.
What should I know about your commander?
So much.
He's one of those Kunari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for.
Yay!
Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
We welcome the help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
I do
Best you'll
too.
find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Exactly, Anto. Bring me to your leader now. Sorry. Okay. Hello, Krem. I love you so much, Krem. Oh God, why did I slide off Krem? I actually tried to climb Krem. Yes, you can actually try and climb Krem. It doesn't work, unfortunately. Look at him. You'll have a chance to look at him better than this. We need to do something before. No, we can wait. Okay, we're going to the Storm Coast. And good for the maker. Okay. I said before that the chant of light is beautiful. It is. There's no doubt about it. Whoever wrote the chant of light I don't know which one of the writers actually sat down and wrote the chant of light. I don't know if it was Gader, I don't know, Hepler, but the chant of light is amazing.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They
No.
are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
But sometimes hearing it uttered by the sister over and over again is really annoying. Let's go scout the Storm Coast. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of 10 years ago. That's Dragon Age. For the order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was traveling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, then the Inquisition should find out. Absolutely, let's go. Lieutenant Harding. Did she actually kind of graduate from simply Scout Harding to Lieutenant? Okay. Led a small complement of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that the party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. Signed, Rector. Never heard of him. We're going to scout this Storm Coast. Finally. Okay. We now have a bit more of a choice about who to bring with us. So I'm gonna take Varric because I can't stay without Varric. I'm gonna take Cassandra because I need a tank. And I'm going to take Vivienne, maybe because I won't do that much afterwards. Or I could take Solus. No, Vivienne for now. Oh, we'll have to level her up now. Sorry. That will take just a second. And I will do it afterwards. Here we have a bit of lore, Andrastes Mabari. You can read it up in the code. It's actually a song. The Storm Coast is one of my favorite maps in the game. I think someone calls it depressing because of the rain and everything, but I find it beautiful. And the ambient music is fantastic.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
Ah, nice place, though. I'll look into it. Not surprised. Thanks for the report. I'll look into it.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
We are very helpful.
That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck. And enjoy the sea
don't fuck
air.
it up.
I hear it's good for the soul.
Yeah, Scout Harding is absolutely fantastic. As I was saying, I have a friend who cosplayed Harding, and she looks a lot like a... Oh, dragon! 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 There's a dragon! Hello, dragon!
This might interest you, sir.
Or it might not. There's a dragon. Okay, let's do our good deed report.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Thank you. That was brief, mercifully quick. Okay, let's level up Madame de Fer. Yeah, Scout Harding's romance is not actually a full romance. She's just a flirt. And it's not fully fleshed out. And that's sad. But, okay, everyone should have this as a mage. It's very... You obviously know how to do this because you did it to the poor Marquis. That's sad, the fact that you cannot have a fully fleshed romance with Harding. But unfortunately, they didn't want to, for as far as I know, it wasn't supposed to be that little bit that we did have either. And they just added it. I'm not gonna give Viv any fire abilities. I'm gonna give you her Fate Step, that's always useful, and Frost Mastery. And after this, I'm gonna give her some more Storm, like this. And so it was, I think, a last minute, for as much last minute it can be, because obviously we know that game cannot be, let's say, it cannot be completely last minute. Obviously, there's no... But she wasn't supposed to be that small romance either. As there were a couple of change of plans during the making of Inquisition, as far as I know, in terms of romanceable characters. Solus was not supposed to be a romance, and Iron Bull's romance was encountering some technical difficulties. If you don't know who Iron Bull is, you're going to find out very soon, and you'll understand the technical difficulties in making Iron Bull romance. Oh, I don't know, a dwarf or an elf. Ooh, you cannot feel this, but it's my controller is vibrating right now, and it's somehow, because it's the dragon, I think, that makes this doom, and the vibrations or the fight there. We'll see. Always felt magic felt stronger in Origins. Yes and no. I mean, okay, we're going to fight here. Sorry. Yes and no. It felt more organized, I think, and it had some fantastic spells that you don't have anymore. I'm gonna go into the fray because I'm an idiot and I like to do that. Bang! The mage is here, and sorry, I got a bit carried away, and as I was saying, magic was a bit more powerful. Yes, I think it was nerfed down here in Inquisition and in Dragon Age 2 already. Oh, Cassandra, what the fuck? Okay, I've killed him. Are they over? Oh no, they're not. Let's get this over with, please. Everybody attack that one. That one! Okay, thank you. I like when my orders get carried out. Hello, Bull.
Georges!
Yes, Bull.
Stand down. Krem, how'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear.
Yay.
Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Okay, this is the Iron Bull. So you can understand how the mechanics of doing scenes with him in the frame and an elf or a dwarf are extremely difficult in terms of dimensions. So it wasn't supposed to be a romance for all the characters. Fortunately, they find a way to work around it, and Iron Bull is actually my favorite romance in the game. If you are playing Inquisition, have one of your characters romance Iron Bull at least once. It's an amazing, full-fledged romance, and it's fantastic. I honestly adore him. So, let's see. You must be the Iron Bull. Oh, witty. This is an odd location. Why? This was impressive. I'm gonna say this was impressive, man.
Nicely done. I hear you're looking for work.
I am. Not before my drink, though.
A man with my same priorities.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi.
Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have them check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
Oh, burn.
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
Okay, sorry, I was drooling a bit. How expensive are you? I'm not sure we need you. No, I'm sure we need them. You definitely seem useful. How expensive are you exactly? Sorry, I don't know. I'm an elf. We're cheap. We live in the woods.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine.
You know exactly what's
the
her
name.
name.
Set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
No, I'm sure we need you. You definitely seem useful. Yeah, that's the word I was thinking about. Useful.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are. But you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me.
I am?
You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your
No,
man.
you meant
Whatever
that.
it is. Demons, dragons, the bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off.
Oh, it
Ever
will.
hear of the Penteghast?
Okay, I suppose that's not so easy because Danish have some dealings with Tevinter, with Kunari, only a little.
They're a Kunari organization, right? The equivalent of their guards in City Watch.
I'd go closer to spies. But yeah, that's them. Or, well, us.
Oops.
The Penteghast are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Penteghast agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Okay, I don't know if you know this, you probably do, and if you notice, the guy who's voicing the Iron Bull, because it's the Iron Bull, okay, we all call him Bull or Iron Bull, is Freddie Prinze Jr. And the first time they told me so, I said, what the fuck are you saying? Because it doesn't sound like him at all. And no, he's using no filters, it's just acting with his voice very deep in his abdomen, using his diaphragm a lot, and is changing his voice like that, like I could do if I did this. This mic is not actually powerful enough to pick it up. And it's very difficult, more difficult than acting normally, and he does an amazing job with Bull, and not only because his voice is very nice and full and round, because he acts like, oh, it's fantastic. Sorry. Yes, you're hired.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Krem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
These two obviously continuously joke between one another, and I love this because it's the classic way that if you don't know they are actually friends and they work together, they practically family, you would think that those jokes are extremely inappropriate and cruel, because Krem just joked about Bull being motherless, being not only a bastard, he doesn't know who his mom is, is an orphan, but is not. That's because of how the Coon practically breeds people, and you don't have a family in the Coon. And Bull just joked with Krem about blood magic. Krem's full name is Kremisius Aclassi, as we just learned, and if you want to pronounce that in the, I'm not going to take Cassandra with me, I'm going to take Bull. No, I'm going to take Cassandra so that I don't have to spec Bull right now. And if you want to say is in Italian, so with a pronunciation that would be, we leveled up, a bit more closer to the Tevinter pronunciation, maybe, because Tevinter is heavily inspired by the Roman Empire. They have a lot of Latin stuff, but the Tevinter language, that's called Tevin, has absolutely nothing or almost nothing to do with Italian, a bit to do with Latin. But anyway, Kremisius Aclassi. That will be Kremisius Aclassi in an Italian Latin sounding pronunciation, but I prefer it with a bit of a Anglo-Saxon lilt to it. Kremisius sounds nicer, I don't know why. Anyway, okay, we picked up a bit of spindleweed and blood lotus and stuff and loot, because we need to build this Inquisition, baby. Okay, and I've stopped fawning about Iron Bull for the moment.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Those. I didn't see them. Hello, bandits. Hello. Can we kill you, please? We'll kill the warrior. Okay. You can try. But if Cassandra does what she's supposed to do, and she stops spamming her abilities and ending up with no vigor at all, she's actually unstoppable. Even with the end game content, much further on, you'll be able to see how Cassandra is an absolute war machine. And once I brought her with me to the final fight, if you played Inquisition, you know that, unfortunately, the final fight of the game, of the base game, not Trespassers, is a bit underwhelming, and it's far from being the hardest fight in the game. I think the hardest fight in the game would be the awful, terrible fucker of a rift in Jaws of Akon, the rift that you get if you pick up the cursed scroll with the cursed treasure. And a rift opens up, and I never ever got away with surviving it. I'm not the best fighter. I'm actually, as it says in my bio in the channel, I fucking suck at fighting. But anyway, I was saying Cassandra. I once went and did the final fight practically with Cassandra alone. And it didn't take long either. The others were just kind of there. She's absolutely a machine. I've decided to go this way to show you a bit of the Storm Coast. It's a fantastic place. As I was saying, I'm going to wrap up very soon, a couple of minutes, so that we stay around the same playtime. Okay, the Storm Coast, as I was saying. I love this place. I think it's awesomely designed. And here we have Beware of Falling Rocks. Thank you, I guess. We need to... oh, nukes. There are nukes. It's probably the nukes who make rocks fall. The nukes are trying to kill you. And... oh, who are you? And here we have someone who didn't read the sign. Beware of falling rocks. Huh? Okay. That's done on purpose, obviously. Good job, BioWare. So, oh, those are our agents. They found... thank you. They found stuff for us. Gold, that's nice. And an amulet. That's not so nice. That's actually crap, but thank you anyway. We're going to wrap up here because it's been an hour already. So I'll see you tomorrow. I hope so. And I'll go and level up my character.
I assume you've heard about Prince Sebastian, Varric.
Ooh.
I know he invaded Kirkwall. Are you going to blame me for that too?
I wasn't trying to...
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it?
I thought you might be concerned. It is your home.
Of course I'm concerned. I don't need you prodding me with a stick to prove it.
Ouch. Okay, just a second, then I'll close it up. This Sebastian they are talking about is obviously Sebastian Vile, and he's a character from one of the Dragon Age 2 DLCs. No, it's not the Stolen Prince, it's the Exiled Prince. Oh god, can't remember exactly the title, sorry. And as you can probably imagine, it's because I'm not exactly in love with Sebastian, but please do not crucify me. I know Sebastian fanboys and fangirls are out there. Oh, there's a bear! There's a bear! There's a bear! No, 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 bear's bad. Bear's dangerous. And we're not ready for bears. And Sebastian has some pretty fierce fanboys and fangirls out there, and I'm absolutely not one of them. Okay, end stream pursued by a bear. Exit stream pursued by a bear. That would be better yet. Oh god, it's happening. Oh fuck. No, no, stay away. Boo, boo. Bad bear. Go away. Why? Okay, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, fuck, we're gonna die. Get away from me! Get the fuck away from me! Okay, it's going. It's going. No, it's not going! Okay, I did not unsheath my weapon. It came automatically. It means he's aggroed. Didn't it? Gonna do it. Fuck, we're gonna do it. We're gonna die. Oh fuck, we're gonna die. I'm way too young to be mauled by a bear. Okay, I'm gonna control Cassandra now because that's something. Shield wall. She's going with shield wall. Why, Cassandra? Sorry, I don't like those YouTubers who scream all the time. I'm not one of those. But it's a bear. You understand? Cassandra used all her vigor, and now I hate this. You always cheat my bear fights with being on a ledge above that I can climb up. That's very good advice, thank you, but I actually didn't do it, so now we're fucked. I'm gonna do it next time. Okay, Cassandra, do that. Thank you. 127 damage. That was not as much as I wanted it. Oh gosh, go Cassandra, come on. She has the Swedish finger. Okay. Equipped. And that's a real good sword for this level because we're around 5 or 6, and I remember. And okay, now we're done. This went surprisingly well. It's probably you guys who I don't know, I didn't feel alone, and I didn't die horribly mauled by a bear. So now I'm gonna close it up. Okay, that's another one coming up. Why? Stay away from me. Stay away from us. I'm gonna save right here. And since, well, that's it. I'm gonna close. Exits the stream. Pursued by a bear. Please subscribe and hit the like button thingy so that YouTube thinks I'm actually someone and shows this to other people. So see you tomorrow at around the same time, and take a look at the video I uploaded yesterday and tell me what you think about it. So exit the stream, pursued by a bear. That's gonna be my tagline.